So everyone's asking, we know you're thinking it, will e-learning replace traditional learning?
Dun, dun, dun.
Today we're going to answer this question for you.
And him and her and everybody else.
Because for some reason, you care about our opinions because we're just that freaking cool.
Absolutely, marker drop. All right, team, we also have a free gift for you because we want to make sure that we help and support you in every way that we can. If you are looking to develop an e-learning program or an online course in 90 days or less and save $10,000 in the process, we have a free masterclass link below. Go check out that free gift. But let's dive into this video first. E-learning replacing traditional learning. Will that happen? Who knows? Only the CIA and the FBI and the FTC knows.
So when people meet me in person, they're very confused if they've seen our YouTube videos. Just like I'm confused if you are a university and you aren't capitalizing on e-learning. Because here's the reality, everybody. Will e-learning replace traditional learning? We don't think it will 100%, but it is going to become the primary learning method. This is undoubtedly gonna happen. So instead of having the conversation with your fellow seniors at your high school, hey, what college are you going to next year? What are you gonna say, Hector?
What program are you thinking of taking online?
Exactly. Now, is e-learning going to replace kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade? You understand where this is going. Is it gonna replace all that? Probably not, and here's why. Where are you gonna send your kids when you go to work if you don't have school to send them to?
Not to mention, of course, at that age, it is very important for kids to socialize, to learn all those social skills, to meet people, to interact. It's very fundamental. We are specifically talking about adulthood. When children get to adulthood, 18 years old or plus, as how we define it here in the United States at least, when they get there, what is gonna be the primary source of learning? And that goes to number 2, which is the big why, the big reason. It's because it is accessible and it is also very affordable. You can, with e-learning, you can access courses anywhere in the world, no matter where you are, unless you have a device or a connection. You can access many of these incredible courses that teach you life-changing skills, a lot of them for free, and a lot of them very inexpensively. Johnny and I have talked about this before. We had a client, for example, that what they did is they transformed their trade school of cybersecurity, teaching people how to code in the world of cybersecurity. We helped them take that program online. Would you rather send your 18-year-old student to a traditional 4-year school, pay over $400,000 probably in 18 years, even more than that, and have them get a degree that starts at $70K? Or would you rather have them go through an online trade school, get the exact same education in 12 months or less for $30,000 or $40,000 with a guaranteed job of 80 grand a year, at least talking in today's world? What is a better option? For a lot of people, option B is a lot easier because it's accessible, it's affordable, and they can get into the market a lot quicker.
Exactly. And when we look at how e-learning is becoming the primary method, when we're looking at education around the world, what it's allowing is it's allowing the same curriculum to be shared easily and electronically around the world. E-learning, the E stands for easy and electronically. So that is the power of e-learning, and that's why it's becoming the primary method, and it will be the primary method within our lifetime. And 100% gonna be the primary method within our lifetime.
Which leads to the third point, going back to traditional learning. We don't think it's gonna become obsolete. Of course, there is such powerful reasons why traditional learning, in other words, in-person learning, is extremely important. Now, the way it's gonna be used in the future, we believe is gonna be more of a higher ticket item, a more of an expensive type of learning, because since e-learning will be the primary method, method, that if you integrate, or what we like to call in the industry, blended, if we blend e-learning with in-person, that in-person time, that subject matter expertise, one-on-one time, whether if it's in a virtual setting or in an in-person setting, is gonna be extremely valuable, allowing companies and organizations or schools to charge a little bit more for that in-person time. So is it gonna go away? No, but we believe the nature of it is going to change.
Yeah, so basically people are gonna lean on the e-learning program.
Lean on me.
But some people are gonna be like, you
when
know
you're
what?
not strong.
I like this teacher, this subject matter expert so much, I wanna go and interact with them in person. Let me buy a ticket to one of their exclusive in-person trainings. Like, that's where it's moving. So instead of, hey, you sign up, you go to a college, you go to this other continuous education program, you're like, oh God, I'm gonna do this because it's what's available. You're gonna be taking most of your training through the internet, through e-learning, if not all of it. And then some of you may be like, I'm cool of spending $20K and going to learn from Tony Robbins in person. Like, that is how it's gonna go. And the great thing about this is because it allows these subject matter experts to share their vision around the world, give access to people around the world to this amazing training. And then those people that have some extra money, that they're really just paying the extra money to go and meet that person in person, they're able to do that too.
Now, because we know that you have knowledge in your mind that can change so many people around the world, you may be asking yourself, how do I create a successful e-learning program or online course in 90 days or less and save $10,000 in the process? Well, that's why we created our gift, which is linked below, a free masterclass that will teach you.
Free master class. Boom.
Thank you for the likes and subscribe.